Good day with Insights on Sports. I'm Keshia Walker here with the phenomenal Swin Cash, 3-time WNBA champion and 2-time gold medalist. Swin, thank you so much for the opportunity today. I'm really excited to have you. You are the female Magic Johnson. Your bio is unbelievable, and you are such a blessing off the court as well as on the court. Such a powerhouse. 10 plus years in the WNBA? It is absolutely amazing. I want to start off with more of a personal question, if you don't mind. What are 2 things that your mom told you growing up that you still live by and live with today?
My mom was one of those moms that was very supportive, but she kept it 100 with me. And I remember at a young age her telling me, you know, people are going to look at you and see 2 strikes immediately. 1, you're African American, and 2, you're a woman. So you need to work twice as hard to prove everybody wrong and to follow your dreams. And so I always took it as like having a chip on my shoulder, because if people are going to look at me and judge about what they just see, then I need to prove to them that I'm smarter, I have thoughts, I have abilities, God-given abilities, and I've just always just kind of lived by that.
That is fantastic. Now, you've been blessed too to go to 2 different Olympics and both times win gold, both in 2004 and in 2012. Tell me first what London was like. Are you still reveling in that experience?
London was amazing. I mean, you talk about just the experience being in the Olympics, and for me, a lot of people don't understand is that in 2008 I was injured, didn't make the Olympic team, and so the last 4 years of my life coming to this point, you know, this summer in London, was to get back on the team. And so I played 3 years in China, you know, being the only American on the team. I made a number of sacrifices for my television career, certain sacrifices with my charity where I couldn't really be here, but at the end of the day, standing on that podium and raising, you know, see our flag going up and having that gold medal around your neck, I mean, it was everything. The first time around in 2004, I was a young buck, and you know, you're smelling yourself, you're like, I'm gonna get 3 or 4 more championships. And the reality is, it's really hard work, and it's not guaranteed ever for you. So I think the second time around, I really just kind of relished in the whole experience, took it all in, and I didn't regret 1 minute of it.
And in 2004, you were still in college. So what continues to drive you? It's been 10 plus years now in the league. You were a powerhouse at the collegiate level. You're now at the WNBA level. You're at 10 plus, and you still are continuing to just defy all the odds and continue to trailblaze and be a mentor for so many young, inspiring women. So what drives you?
It's my passion to not only be able to succeed and reach my goals, but to also be able to give back. I really live by the lesson that to whom much is given, much is required. And I think every day when you live your life like that and able to give back, it just means so much. And you speak of like Magic Johnson, and he's unbelievable. And just seeing what he's been able to do throughout his not only career but post-career really is the model for a lot of athletes today.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now let's talk more about what you're doing off the field. You are a female Donald Trump too. Tell us about your 2 businesses and how you're helping to get people in housing.
So my mom, she works for McKeesport Housing Authority in public housing in a maintenance division. So she had a lot of different skill sets. We were just thinking of a way that we could try to give back, create a business, and she loves just helping people as well. And so we came up with the business idea of Cash Building Blocks. And Cash Building Blocks is a company that basically we go in, purchase homes in urban areas, and we refurbish the homes and try to get people into the homes and try to get them to learn about not only having a home, taking care of it, but when they own it, the home. So we're still in the early stages. We do a lot of reading up on everything and just understanding what it is. And Swin Cash Enterprise is pretty much everything that I do, from my marketing. We do a lot of speaking engagements that we do with the community. So we stay busy, we stay active. I'm still new in the game for a lot of different reasons, but I have great mentors and great examples.
Oh no, exactly. And I know for me as well, mentoring has been huge. And then for your nonprofit charity, tell us about that. And again, so you're being a blessing and miracle to so many young people.
Yeah, Cash for Kids is my baby, and Cash for Kids, basically what we focus on are kids that have sporting events, or sporting activities. We try to get them involved with educational programs and also leadership programs. So anything that involves kind of cultural activities, sporting teams, we really try to help the kids, because in today's age, a lot of programs are being cut. a lot of programs are being cut by these schools, no after school programs. And what we try to do is create these initiatives where kids can come in, be able to participate in sports, educational things, and really learn a lot.
Oh, no, definitely. Let me ask you, because you've been all over the country and even all over the world. Tell me 2 favorite places here in the States and why.
Oh, you're going to get me in trouble.
Because I know you've been in Seattle and Detroit, Chicago. You're from the Pittsburgh area. And then what's one of your favorite cities outside the U.S. and why?
Oh, man. I just love being home. I mean, Pittsburgh area is where I'm from, McKeesport. And I think, home is where, your family and your comfort zone is. And that's really special to me. So when I get to go back home, it's, even if I'm going to a little corner store, buying stuff that I used to when I was little. I mean, that's that's an exciting time for me. I think the other thing would probably have to be, I would say, in Italy. Okay. I think Milan is beautiful. I mean, the food is unbelievable. I'm a big foodie person,
Yes.
So I would say past that, there's 2 places that have unbelievable food. Seattle, Washington has amazing seafood.
Yes.
Obviously being right there. And then Atlanta has some of the best food places to really go to. I feel like I'm finding a new restaurant every other day.
Yes, almost definitely. I agree. Mm-hmm. And then personally, what do you do to find that balance after you all this career and major accolades and accomplishments, then you're doing so much in the community and then with your business off the court? How do you relax and get a chance just to enjoy? You mentioned family, but anything else, especially here in Atlanta?
I think for me, it's just I enjoy going out to a movie. I enjoy relaxing with people that are close to me. I try to keep my personal life private. I mean, I went through the whole ordeal where sometimes when you're in the spotlight and you're doing things, people want to know everything about you. But when you just keep a little piece for yourself, I mean, it's one of those things that just kind of keeps you happy and keeps people out of your business,
Exactly.
I think one of the things for me is that I think the next stage, if you look at not only my career, I want to get into broadcasting, hopefully have my own talk show one day, and continue to help young people. I think, but marriage and some babies would be nice at some point. I'm sitting there looking at my schedule if this happens here, maybe my mom's like, you can't plan kids, you can't plan marriage. There's 2 people in that equation. I'm like, yeah, but I'm a planner. Women, we like to plan and have all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, well, God, it's on your time. So whenever the whole family thing comes about, I'll be ready for it. But I'm a hustler, I think whenever I finish planning, I'm going to continue to do the things and hopefully take the knowledge that I've attained and pass it on to the other women behind me. Because I think that's the one thing that I just dislike so much about women in the industry and also younger women is that they need to see positive role models that aren't catty about being in each other's space, but uplifting each other. And let's grind out together. Hey, I'm one of those people, if I can help you with some of the knowledge that I've gotten, good for you. If you take it and make it bigger, then that's your blessing from, not from me, but from God. So that's the kind of the space I like to stay in. I mean, I had this joke on Twitter. I always say, I'm like, keep the negativity over there because we positive over here. And that's just how I try to live my life.
Exactly. And on that note, I really want to thank you for your time today. This has been an unbelievable experience. Your energy, your spirit is just amazing, and it's contagious. And I would ask that you continue to do everything you're doing and some to touch people, and I'll keep you in my prayers. But how do people follow you and get in contact with this whole social media world?
Of course, you can go to Twitter, and you can follow me at SwinCash, SWINCASH. You can go to Facebook, /SwinCash. You can go to my website, swincash.com. And, if you can't find me there, pick up the phone. I'm sure we have numbers floating around and call my agent manager, whoever, and say, where is Swin? But, I love to hear from my fans and people just trying to be encouraged and, just keep rocking out. And God bless you all.
This is Insights on Sports. Keshia Walker with the amazing and phenomenal Swin Cash.